All right. So I've included the link for this navbar open from the top. This is on Moodle. Now this module, you're going to be figuring this out on your own, although it's pretty easy. I want you to make yours look like mine, and I'll show you that at the end. But how do you figure out how this works other than listening to me talk about it? See you, Bill. Well, you go through this stuff and you change it to see what this stuff does. So when I click this button, this pops down. So what is that? You can go down here and look at the HTML and figure that out. What happens if I change open? Obviously, this is going to change. Okay, let's see. The close button, you really don't need to worry about this. The transition right here, the overlay A, and we've got the transition for the overlay. So the overlay A is the transition here, and A, what is an A? That's a link. So what would be a link in this? That would be these. So the transition is the animation of the color. So it transitions from white, or the gray from what it is, into 81, 81, 81, which is white. And the font size is 36, none. So the font size, so let's change this transition to 0.9 so it takes a little bit longer. Run it, click gel. So that looks like the transition away. Now let's look at the overlay transition. In general, when I click this, look how long it takes to go down to the bottom. So it's about a half a second. So if I were to change this to 3.5 seconds, this is just figuring out how to run this thing. I click and now, oh, it takes forever to go all the way down. So this is the transition over the overlay. So the overlay is everything that pops up over top of everything. And as you go down here, and the overlay, that is this stuff. So basically the navbar. So it's pretty easy to figure out what controls what. If you don't know what it is, probably you don't need to change it because I'm not messing with anything that you don't know what it is, and that would be z-index. Top on the left is just position 0 and 0. So it's starting from the top over here and the left over here. Overflow Y hidden. You don't need to know what that is for what we're doing today. And any of this other stuff, this is just the links, text decoration, font size, overlay focus. You don't need to worry about this. This is the color. Close button, and this stuff you don't need to worry about. So what I want you to do, figuring out how to use this just by changing some things. So the easiest way to do this is just change one thing slightly and see how it changes. Okay? And I want you to take this, and I want you to change it into what I've done here. So I don't care about the colors. You just have a color background. You have a color bar at the top. You get rid of everything, all the text in the whole thing, and it's just the button here. And when you click it, it doesn't cover the whole screen. It just covers a little bit, and the colors are different. So that's what I want you to change. So that is about it. And this is an assessment module. You can help each other, but I'm not going to help you with this one. I want you to figure this one out, to use your knowledge of what you have obtained so far and your ability to deduce solutions.